Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Count it. Bridges has got 15 points. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Hornets making their last shot. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Brandon Miller. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Murray's shot is good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Durant. Looking to get back on track. Easy money for KD inside.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Here's the pick. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
You know, for New Orleans, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Durant. He's off on that one. Jones with some nice D. And the Pelicans shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Here's Miller after the basket by New Orleans. Up and over McCollum, and no good, trying to use the glass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And New Orleans making a change here. Brown's checked in.
For New Orleans, number 00, Bruce Brown.
Murray for three. The Hornets pull it in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Now Murray. He's got 16. Outside Jones. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Jones finds Murray. Launches a three. Kept alive. Brown with it. Pass to Messi. Outside Murray. Fires from deep. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Ball looks over the floor. Bridges a screen on Murray. Bridges outside. No good from outside. New Orleans leading by 3. On the wing, Murray. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Nurkic. Okogie on the wing. The kick out to Ball. Back to Okogie. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Misi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Murray. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Charlotte in 5th.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Miller outside. Okogie on the wing. Back to Miller. Will it go? And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Murray looking around. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Olynyk. Back to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. New Orleans making some changes. Boston comes in for Jones, and Hawkins subbed in for Murray. Free throw good, Walker.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Here's Hawkins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Hawkins, the pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Hawkins. Kick out to Brown. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And here's Walker. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Pelicans trail. Back to Brown. Pass to Robinson Earl. Now Olynyk. And the layup is good off the glass. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Miller. This one for 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Boston. Sinks the tray. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Hawkins putting his passing on display. Moves the ball to an open man.
Ball outside. Here's Walker. The kick out to Ball. 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on, get loud for your Lakers dance crew.
Walker on the double team. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Hornets. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
I think for the Hornets, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
First free throw is good. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Good on both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. The lead is 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Durant. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Just terrific hustle from Durant, outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Robinson Earl, no good. The Hornets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. The kick out to Walker. The 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Boston. Can they get it? Hawkins can't get it to go.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Shed, that's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Pelicans trail by 5. Brown passes to Boston. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Boston's got 6 in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Whitmore. Outside man. Outside Whitmore. Got it. Whitmore's got his first bucket in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Hawkins, the pass to Robinson Earl. Olynyk with the ball. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Count it.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pelicans trail by 6. Ooh, poked away. And he throws it down with one hand.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Here's Boston. He's got 10. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pelicans shooting around 45% since the break. Boston, the pass to McCollum. 20 seconds left in the third quarter here. And yep, it's good. He's got 13.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Durant surveying the D from the high post. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pelicans trail by 8. So for the Pelicans right now, they've got C.J. McCollum, Herb Jones out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5, down low. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges passes to Ball. Tries the spin move. There's a screen by Nurkic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Boston. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Good on the shot.
Well, McCollum wasting no time when he has a window.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. McCollum against Ball. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Messi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Jones. Now here's McCollum. Whitmore defending. McCollum draws the double. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Unforced turnovers will drive your coach insane.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Ball outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close range looks.
McCollum, the pass to Murray. It's deflected. Miller outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The first one falls.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Miller hits them both.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 10.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside man. And he banks in the layup.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Miller, the pass to Ball. Out to Bridges. Lets it fly. Off target from the wing. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Murray. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. Murray's got 16 in the second half.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the 3-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
And here's Bridges to the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Olynyk's checked in.
Number 13, Kelly Olynyk.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Murray. Olynyk with a screen on ball. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. Miller outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
At the line for your Hornets, Brandon Miller. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Pelicans trail by 8. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, a rangy defender and a knockdown spot-up shooter, Coach. A lot to like about Trey Murphy.
There sure is, Brian. He had the knee issue last season, which was a bump in the road. But for a mid-first-round pick back in 2021,